Hey, how's it going, yo? Whoever's watching this, welcome. My name is Jin, and this channel really, I just talk about things. And thank you if you clicked on this video. It really means a lot to me. And listening to me rant or whatever I really say, so maybe some opinion pieces, whatever. But today really just marks my 1,000th resume that I um that I sent out, catered. Going to the website themselves and making a resume that is specifically for that job, not easy apply. I don't. Yeah, if you count in like easy apply or those one click apply applications, maybe you can say double that or whatever. But today, yeah, marks the 1,000th resume that I put out there. It's been a while since I've had a full-time job. you know a health insurance savings, really. It's been a while, and it's day by day getting really desperate to be, just the desperation is like already peaking for me. So today I just tried to look for a place, drove out a little bit, and here I am. It's a really nice view. If you guys know where this is, it's a good place. Yep, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm on a I'm on a fire trail right now. Very nice and quiet. And yeah, I live in California, so that's what I see. And behind me are, you know, $1 million houses. I'm not even sure if I can just buy even a door of their house. I mean, of their places, because it's just absurd. If you look at the listings around here, each house is about what, 18 million and up. It's fucking crazy. I mean, above this mountain, but down there it's a little bit cheaper. It's like 1.2 million or so. But still, it's in the $1 million. Who has $1 million? Only these guys have $1 million. Yeah, catered resumes today, and out of those 1,000, really, and mind you, not everything is for the industry that I want to work for. I worked in product design for like the past 5 years. It was pretty good. It was the first time in my life, ever in my whole life, to have like excess money to save up, right? And that for the first 2 years, I was able to save up, half of my salary, so that if like rainy days that comes like right now, where I'm like still laid off, that I have some breathing room. But that breathing room is gone. Can't breathe no more. I still work a part-time job. Thankfully, that the people that I worked for before, took me back in and rehired me. But that's like a high school wagey job type of work, and it does not sustain you at all. It's a type of job where you're still living with your parents, and even while living with your parents, you're not gonna be saving up for anything, because it's just enough to like buy your stuff and whatnot, right? But really, I still have some type of hope that I can get a job really soon. So I just keep applying, but it's just sometimes when you give like your 100%, like every day, that you get tired of doing the same thing. That that's me right now. You wake up, do your chores, go to your computer. For me, I would like improve my portfolio, and then try to reach out to people in LinkedIn, and then with that too, you start like talking to your peers. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm laid off too." I'm like, and they're like, also like, "Oh, my company's not hiring right now because we're in a tight spot." And it sucks. You know, it's understandable being in a, you know, when you work in a place and you're like you're trying your best not to get fired. You know, you'd have to do everything just to maintain your position in life. Yeah, so I feel for those people. And for the people that get laid off and still do not have a job, I'm like, man, we're all in this together. There might become a day where whoever, you know, whoever out there that can control the economy does the right thing, and we can go back to having jobs and, you know, being able to provide. Because me as a man, I cannot speak for all men, but I can speak for some man that has the same values as me. It's like it's so hard to even even start thinking about starting a family, or even, you know, maintaining a relationship if you cannot provide for your partner. And that's me right now. It sucks. Really sucks. It's like if I don't have a job, I cannot think of a future for myself. Even if you plan everything out, right? Even if you plan everything out, let's say, and with those plans, you cannot even start your progress because the first step is to fucking find a job. It sucks. And I hope you guys, you know, if maybe I'm pretty sure I'm not alone here. A lot of my friends are underemployed, unemployed. People that are employed are like hanging for their dear life that they don't that they're not gonna get fired. I'm thinking of starting a business, but even starting a business and borrowing money for that is way too risky with like the interest rates and everything. Yeah, like how do even people, so I mean, not not get radicalized, or, you know, because if you're like at the edge for a long time, you'll start getting radicalized, you know. You're like start blaming people, because even because if you like you try plan A, plan B, plan C, and you run out of letters, right? One of those days you're going to start thinking that, oh, maybe it's not me, maybe it's other people. But I don't want to blame other people. It's just not my style, you know, because I think that I have control over my decisions, and my decisions are the, you know, anything that happens to me is the result of my decisions. But goddamn, guys, the playing field is getting way too hard to play. You wanna love your country, but goddamn, United States, you're starting to get harder and harder every day to love, bro. It's like I feel like United States is not the country that it used to be. I really thought that if you just work hard, that you're gonna be rewarded anytime, you know, in the near future. But Jesus Christ, I for the past 5 years in the, you know, in the companies I worked for, I said, oh damn, I'll give like every day I will work full throttle. And I was thinking that maybe they're gonna give me the position that I'm gonna want in the future. But holy shit, like the people that are getting like the positions that's, you know, that's like a little bit prestigious, let's just say that word, not managers or anything. For me, I want to be a lead, right? So I became a lead. No, I didn't become a lead. My wage didn't change. I just did the the work of a lead with the wage of a fucking, the lower tiers. So I did that for a good 5 years, and Jesus, man, not rewarded for it. I guess I just worked for free, and that is my fault. I don't know what's gonna be in the future. Right now, what I'm doing is just upskilling, but even certificates or like getting a higher degree is not even working anymore, guys. Like, what's the plan? If you guys know like what's the next step for me, bro, I beg you, comment it down on the comment section. Help a boy out. I'm trying to give myself more reasons to keep trying every day, but also every day, like, the market is giving me more reasons to just give up and fucking, go zero HP. But nah, my mom's still around, so I'm trying to keep it up at least. I don't want to see my mom crying, so I'm just trying my best. I still believe in like sayings like "make your mama proud." This is the only one person that I really want to keep making, to be proud of me. Also have a fiance. Can't get married. I want to give her like this, the ceremony of her life, but I had to allocate that money to survive. It sucks. Sucks. You want to remain positive, but nobody's giving you reasons to remain positive. Your friends will say, "You got this, bro," but goddamn, bro, give me something. Tell me something more actionable. Not "you got this." But you live your life. They will live their life. They will support you if they have excess. That's the way. That's how it is. Really, right now, I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to judge like billionaires or the single trillionaire in the world, but those motherfuckers have excess, bro. I think they should make more businesses that will help people, but that's their decision. Right now, it's just hard, really. I don't want to blame anybody. I just want to blame myself. Maybe it's the playing field that's getting harder every day, and we need to change the systems so that the money has is flowing around, or we should like, I don't know. I have so many ideas making like the resources flow around, but as long as we keep playing the same game, keep playing the same system, in the near future it has to change because it's not working properly for the majority of people. I just want to work. Just want to work so that it gets me the resources for my future and the future of my family that I want to have, but I cannot because I don't have resources. Uh, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. It's just the intent of this video was really just to talk about that. Hey guys, I applied for I catered 1,000 resumes for 1,000 job applications. I think a quarter of those are in product design, UX, and UI. and like the other three quarters for restaurant jobs and like fucking concierge, minimum wage jobs. But holy shit, how are people living? Even fucking McDonald's don't want me. I have 10 years of service industry. I asked the manager from Starbucks. I'm like, oh, the manager from Starbucks was like one of my homies' homie. I was asking them. They're like, oh, our general manager doesn't you know thinks that you're gonna leave soon because you worked for like other big companies already. I'm like, dog, they're not hiring. Anyways, they're basically saying I'm way too qualified for the job for the minimum wage, and I do not understand it. I fucking do not understand it. They want a fucking wage slave that will stay there for like 15, 20 years, where they're paying them like wages that you cannot live by. Bro, I'm telling you, even in California, $15 an hour is not enough for you to like rent your own place, like have some you have some dignity, but it's not like you'll have your own place, you'll have transportation. You won't be, bro, you won't be racing with, you won't have a family. $15 per hour. You'll need three jobs. Maybe I should drop like hard numbers. So when I started product design, I started in with 65,000, and after half a year, they raised me to 88,000. And with that 88,000, it was my first time in my whole life that I was able to save up money, right? Save up money, have three square meals a day, meaning like I can eat like a salad in the morning and a yogurt, like meat in the lunchtime, and something light at night, right? I have a Japanese what do you call this, eating style is Japanese. Let's just say that the cuisine that I eat. So it's like rice, miso, that shit. So it's not that expensive. And then it was the first time in my whole life that I was able to fucking buy a console, bro. First fucking time. And it's still working right now. And of course, like when I buy shoes, I will wear them till it fucking dies. So yeah, in like that time I was able to buy like good, in the 5 years I've been working in product design in a tech company. It was the first time I bought two shoes, one console, um one console, and it was the first time in my whole time here in the United States to have like health insurance. It was the first time I was able to save up $800 per paycheck, and that I can allocate to my stocks, which I pulled out because Jesus Lord, even though it grew from the past 5 years, I cannot live with this money that I have. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I have those. It's okay though. I'm from a third world country. Before coming to the United States, I learned to be frugal. I learned to be able, to eat rice and egg for like a prolonged time. That's what I'm doing right now. It sucks. It's a good thing I work in the food service right now as a chef. So I'm able to eat that, some while at work. So it helps. But all those things, all the saving up, the health insurance. Jesus, why am I always saying life? Health insurance, all gone. Cannot save up money because if I try to save up money, I'll go negative, and that's not saving. And it's so hard to ask for your family's help monetarily anyway, because I'm struggling. I'm pretty sure they're struggling too, but they have a high demand um job. They're both nurses, so now you can assume what my race is from that. And just being in this state just makes you think about your decisions in life. I really thought that working in like first I was working in marketing as a graphic designer. That's good. 2 years. My first 2 years was good. And then the last 5 years was in product tech because it boomed during the COVID. And then our company just said, man, you guys are we're paying the United States way too much. We have a lot of cheaper Chinese, Indian, you know, Asian countries that we can pay for, to develop stuff, products. Sucks. Well, that's my rant for today. Really, comment down below what you guys want to talk about next time. But what I do really is go hike. I drive, then I hike, then start talking about random stuff. I cuss a lot. I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys watched through the whole thing, I just want to treat this channel like talking to a bro, like you know, pity session. Let's just call it that. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Jin's videos. All right, bye. Peace out.